That was different.
I don't know. I was just thinking.
That was actually that took talent.
That was my.
I can't do that.
I can't even. I was gonna say that was my.
Do it again. Yeah, that's skill.
That's skill. Let's get it.
I don't even want to try. I just like. That's all I got. I make fart.
All right, we're back. It's been a while.
Back. Friday.
It's been like 8 days. That's.
What? It's just a weekly Ask the Boss, so they just know.
Ask the Boss episode. Bro.
10?
10. And this is a big deal. Bird just showed me. We are live on Spotify and Spotify.
All right. We are.
So
here.
now if you go to Spotify and you search Ask the Boss, right? Just type it in up here. Like boop, 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 boop. Yep. There you go. That's it. Yeah, we're Lady in the Tramping. No.
What? What'd you do?
We're Lady in it. We're touching.
What are we doing?
Touching tips. Lady in the Tramping.
That's the image that we went with.
That's the image we went with. But Cesar's working on our cartoons. He's doing cartoons.
Okay.
But can we just take a minute and just look at this? Look at this new look. I don't even know how to take it. You take that.
What do you mean?
Like I look at you and I don't even feel like it's the same person.
That's what's happening around
here. You look very hairy.
Like Carl's not the same person.
Yeah, no. Carl needs to go back to the shave head.
I probably eventually will go back to the.
I don't know. I'm feeling it.
This won't ever get it probably won't get as long as yours.
Are you like letting this go too? You're getting a little thick there, bro.
It's getting a little out there. It's getting a little much.
How's the missus
really
like that?
She has. I mean, I haven't seen her in 5 days, so she hasn't.
Yeah,
really,
she hasn't seen how hairy you've gotten.
It's starting to get. It's starting to get over the lips like this, and that's when it's a little much.
But you can do the edger.
Yeah, I will. Yeah. I need to clean this up. I'd like to fade it in, but keep the jaw just.
So you're going like a little push up and then a push forward. It looks
like a spike, like a ski slope. I used to have that actually.
So you can jump.
Ski slope.
A bird. Chirp.
Chirp. Is that the bleep?
Bird. Now that we're on.
Hey, can we just pause for a second? We're taking way too long.
We got to get these buttons programmed, bro. Yeah, people.
Yeah, we got to think. I need to start.
So should we thank our sponsor, Merica Energy?
Let's thank our sponsors.
So I'm cracking into the new Liberty, which is blackberry lemonade.
I'm cracking into the Merica.
I wanted to know. I am now raising the can, and I'm about to pop the top on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. And
Oh, I got my eye.
Oh, I just want them to know that what's going down, so just in case they're not watching the video.
That's a good point though. Like,
so for the people who
have to start thinking about this thing more.
So for the people that are listening to this mess on Spotify and they don't see us, if they want to see what's really going down, go to YouTube, Doug Miller Pro, follow along, Ask the Bosses are going up there. So you can, we're just standing here. We just have like podcast earpieces and mics and just shenanigans. Every once in a while, we'll scissor or do something like that.
I'm not feeling that today. No scissoring.
No scissoring today?
No, not today.
Oh, man. So Liberty and Justice have been making some waves. I'm really happy with the feedback that we've been getting so far. It's been awesome. And I'm telling you, I'm a Justice fan. So I'm the kiwi strawberry. I'm all about it. But from what I'm hearing, I would say now it's kind of like 7 out of 10 people prefer Liberty to Justice. So I have been drinking all Justice. So I went with Liberty to kind of get back in there.
2-3 sips in. Paul Revelia had a Liberty the other day on his social media.
He explained it as, but Paul sometimes Paul's
I know, but it was actually a great explanation. It was like a berry-licious Mountain Dew or something. Like it was a berry-ish Mountain Dew.
Man,
it does have like.
Well, because you got the lemon, like the lime, the citrus from like Mountain Dew has. Hold on, let me get in there again.
It's dewy. I kind of can see it. It's good. Doing a lot of smacking lips.
Yeah, man, I'm a fan.
I think the more that you drink these things too.
So here's the big decision that we need to make today. So we're rolling out into about 400 Circle Ks come in the Midwest, right?
Yep.
come April, I think is when the rollout happens. And they're putting it on us to decide which 4 of the 8 flavors are going to be slotted in their coolers. So our initial thought was roll with Freedom, of course, and Victory, because it's the cream soda and the Rocket Pop, because those seem to be our biggest sellers and our most popular. We were going to think about rolling out the Liberty and the Justice, which would be cool. You have Freedom, Victory, Liberty, Justice.
Yep.
That's pretty cool. But we were also thinking, because impeachment is so good and because it's so relevant right now, just to kind of create a stir, right? Like to get people to buy for that first time, let's throw Victory, Freedom, let's make America grape again, and impeachment in there just to kind of catch the eye.
That's 100% my vote.
You still on that?
Yeah, I'm on that.
Okay.
One, because of the
they're great flavors.
Impeachment, you put in impeachment and let's make America grape again, and yeah, it's going to stir something, and somebody's going to want to buy it.
Yeah.
But the flavors are great. Like impeachment, I thought was number 2. I didn't think Victory had. I mean, I don't know where we are with like.
I think Victory's got to be up there.
I mean, it has to be, but impeachment is definitely in the top 3.
I think impeachment is probably. That's tough. My top 4 right now are. Ooh, I think Liberty squirted into the top 4. Was that funny because it said squirted?
It's just a good word. I don't know. It just made me laugh. You made me laugh, Doug.
All right.
So Freedom.
So Freedom's up there. A peach, I've been just on this peach kick. Peach is like, peach and kiwi strawberry, I think, are right around number 2. I think Liberty's pulling up the rear at like 4, yeah.
I think I go Freedom, peach. I don't think these 2. I haven't drank enough of these yet.
Your classic's up there for you. You're all about. You're drinking the classic.
I think I think it's Freedom, peach, and classic.
Really?
I haven't drank enough of these yet, but maybe you give a few more weeks and I keep pounding them. They might grow.
Yeah, because remember the peach, I just avoided like the plague when it first came out. Like I just wouldn't drink it. I wouldn't try it. And then I just one day I went to the peach. I was like, holy crap, why am I not drinking this? Anyways, well, there's a little Merica Energy update. What else we got going on? You've been traveling this week. Where have you been?
Just got back from Florida.
Yeah.
I brought back the partner that I went down to see.
Yeah, that was a little unexpected. He went down there to talk to our Amazon partner and to work some deals and do some things. And
well, we're rebranding, so we have to
a lot of work to do.
A lot of work to do.
And he's like, yeah, we got to get in the same room together and, kind of hash out some of these other ideas that we have to work together. Next thing you know, Pat texts me. He's like, yeah, he just booked a flight. He's coming home with me. So, like, right after this, we have like a freaking 3-hour squirrel sesh with.
Yeah, just a squirrel sesh.
You think I squirrel bad?
Dude, it's bad.
He is.
Mike, I hope you're hearing us over there.
The world's worst squirreler. Squirreler? Is that right? Squirreler?
It's not a vortex. It's a hurricane or a tornado. You get stuck in there.
Yeah.
And you got to hold on. And you got to process it.
We shouldn't allow him to have any energy drinks when we have this conversation.
Well, he's already had one today, so we'll just stop him there. We'll shove some beef sticks down his throat.
All right, and so then where are we going?
And then next week?
Next week, you and I are on the road visiting a manufacturing facility in North Carolina and also stopping at Europa to talk about the beef sticks and the launch that we are doing there.
Yep.
Build that partnership.
That's on Wednesday.
And,
we're going to have to figure out Ask the Boss.
And maybe stop in Raleigh on the way home to just kind of check out the area again, because that's one of the areas we're thinking of moving to. But I'll tell you what, man, I've been on this Knoxville kick. I'm not going to lie to you.
So what makes you go on a Knoxville kick? What?
I mean, if we're going to move for business reasons, wouldn't you love to just get rid of sales tax? Not sales tax, state income tax right off the bat?
Yeah.
I mean, now their sales tax is ridiculously high. It's like 9%.
That's what my thought is like it's going to get you somewhere.
Well, but there's a lot of rankings out there where you look at the total tax burden. And Tennessee is super low. So that's adding in property tax, state level tax, local taxes, sales tax, all the other taxes. Like what is the index of taxability? I don't know if that's a word. And it's pretty darn low. It's like one of the bottom handful. So, but I mean, like Texas, Bruce is honest about Texas.
There's a lot of people honest about Texas.
Yeah, no. I talked to Derek Carver the other week. Yeah. He's like, dude, you got to go to Texas. You got to go to Texas.
What part of Texas are
so
these people?
Bruce is big on Austin, and Derek was saying like, nah, don't go there. It's just college kids and hippies. You want to go to like DFW or something like that. So like Dallas.
Right.
Man, the amount of land we could do some really cool stuff.
It's pretty dense.
For the price that we pay for this place in Sterling/Ashburn, Virginia, which is the data center capital of the world, per month, we could get a place probably 5 times the size.
I believe it.
Isn't it crazy? I just had this conversation with Sean Torbati from HPN because he's in a really bad spot too. He's in Huntington Beach, California,
which is probably worse.
This is probably worse.
Yeah, because you probably can't get much. Like, at least we have
24,000
square feet here.
Yeah, I think he's got 8,000 square feet.
Yeah.
But, I mean, he's paying a lot. I know he is. But, luckily, he doesn't have big...
But it's probably hard to find that amount of space in Huntington Beach where he might want to be.
Right. I mean, it would be ridiculous.
Yeah. He's trying to move?
No, not that I know of. No. So, anyway, what I got coming up is, we got that next week, and then not the following week, the last week I will be spent... Oh, no, geez. No, it's the last week. So I'm going to leave Monday, the 27th, and come back Thursday, the 28th. I'm going to be flying to LA.
Oh, that's right.
So I'm going to be spending some time with Sean and Mike and the Ambrosia crew over in Huntington Beach 2 days before. Also stop by and see Jonathan, our good partner in Huntington Beach.
Yeah, I'm going to send you some places.
Got some business to handle on Wednesday. So I'm really going. That's it. So it's going to be a busy month. I mean, it's a super busy month.
Well, now that we've entered 2020, it's just like Sam made a comment. She's like, our calendars are so open. And then I'm like, that's because it's filling up. Like it just starts compounding as we go.
Love it.
So yeah.
And then we got the core rebrand. So we had a little...
What's the update there, Doug? I'm sure we got questions.
So we got a label issue. We had a label issue. The new embossing on the labels was causing the labels to stick and rip, so you couldn't even run them on a machine. So there's an automated machine that puts them on the tubs. Every 20 bottles, it would rip. So we went back to the drawing board with the labels, like completely back to the drawing board, actually using another label company. And I should have the final proofs overnighted to my house tomorrow.
Okay.
So they'll arrive it, and then once we say let's go, they're going to put them right on press and ship the Fury labels next week, which means we'll be running probably the following week, and then the first product to drop will be Fury, and then we're off to the races because then we have probably 30 or 40 other products right after that we're going to be, cranking on.
I know we have questions about bars in here, so you want to give an update on the bar?
So the bar. It's still too dry for our liking. I mean, this
liquidity. Is that what you said? Liquidity?
No, I said moistness.
Oh, you said liquidity.
Moistness. Liquid. Yeah, so they just they're really good. They really are, but they're just not there. They're not. This is such a big investment, and I don't want to just bring something out. Right? Like, it has to be like, wow.
Well, we've never done that.
No, I know. So we're going back to the drawing board. And at the same time, so we're going down this route. We also have this other route that we're kind of going to go in parallel with, a little bit to the side. Very much related, but actually work on another bar that is similar, but yet so different.
Yeah.
That's all I can say.
I'm really keen on the idea.
And yes, you weren't even here when we were having the squirrel session. No. I was about to say, I was just going to talk about buying a commercial kitchen and just do it ourselves. Nice. Because then we don't have to deal with all this stuff. I mean, there's a lot of headaches there, but we just hired David, who is balls extraordinaire. Nobody will know what that means, but
driving fuel is what is
driven fuel.
Driven?
Yeah, you're not driving. Driving a pickup truck. Driven fuel.
All right, whatever, dude.
LLC.
You don't gotta correct me in front of all the people.
He's a master baker. Anyway, so I was like, David, well, we'll just need to find another customer service person. You're gonna be stuck in a kitchen all day. So that was the idea. He was like, his ears perked up, and because you can get the commercial equipment for. I mean, it would be quite an investment, but just think about how much you would save over time. Then you could run little one-off treats here and there.
Yeah.
Just saying. That's it. You never know.
Throw it out in the universe, Doug.
It won't happen while we are in this facility. So it won't happen before June 2021, which is going to be right around the corner, man. You need to.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, like if you said June 2020 is when the decision you want to be made, where we go.
Yeah.
We got to start taking trips to these places.
So Steph and I are gonna visit Knoxville. You guys should go down to Raleigh. You know, there's a lot of places. I mean, we
go to Knoxville.
I just think Texas is the other side of the world. It's just too
Same.
far. It's just like, it's a different world. Not that it's a bad world. Like I
think we fit good in Texas, you know.
It's way cheaper.
It's mad cheap.
Yeah. But you're living in Texas.
Like we be balling on like compounds.
Carl would have a lot of guns.
And animals.
And goats. All right, let's get rolling into these questions.
All right, you want to do yours first?
Yeah, let's do mine so that we can pop on and go live.
So did Peter send us those questions because it was going to run out, or are we going to start compiling all the questions in one spot? The idea was not bad.
All right.
You going to go to your questions?
Yeah, I was just distracted by a text.
Okay. Right. I'll try to keep you, focused.
Getting there.
I tell you, Florida's nice right now. It's like, I stayed with Ari and Julia, so I saved some money. I gave,
Well, that's good. Looking out.
They're good friends.
All right, you ready?
But nights, they got their doors windows open, and it's like cool 70, just breeze. Nice. And then you come back to snow here.
It's not snowing.
Well, you guys had snow this week. Dude, you got a lot of questions in here, dude.
Bro, we out here.
All right. Ask the Boss, episode number 10.
Good 17 minutes in. For all those people that are actually still listening to this.
We got a good 5 questions before we have to take a commercial break. So let's get into it, baby.
We're going to rapid fire. Let's get through them all. We're going to go quick here.
All right. So we kind of touched on this last Ask the Boss. So we'll ask the question. Do you consider your work even though you love what you do?
I saw that one on there and I was thinking like literally we answered that question last time.
Yeah.
So I think.
So Sam, I'm going to put this back on you.
Episode number 9.
Watch the episodes, bro.
And so you guys know, if you go to the YouTube, Bird has been doing a good job of plugging in all the timestamps at the bottom in the comments on the YouTube. And we're also trying to get that in Spotify too. Are we doing that? It's just kind of formatted, kind of messed up right now. So go to YouTube and scroll down and you can see the timestamps and what questions are answered when. So you can see what we're talking about. You can hop in there.
All right. Will new pump flavors match the new Fury?
Yes.
Okay. Man,
rapid fire, baby.
Too quick, bro. Well, all right. So
dude,
this
really
person,
feeling this Liberty. I'm really feeling it today.
I like it when you like poo on a flavor. You don't poo on it, but like you just I'm just not the biggest fan. And then you come back around and man, this is my favorite. It's number 1. Love it.
It's the lemon aftertaste that stays with you that threw me off at first.
Sammy from Blackstone's calling me. I gotta call you back later, buddy.
Or you could just put them on and be like, "Hey, we're filming Ask the Boss."
What's up, Sammy?
Hey, buddy, what's going on?
Hey, buddy. I'm filming Ask the Boss, and you made the episode.
And you're live, so do you have any questions?
You got a question for Doug?
He's like, what are you talking about?
We're in the middle of filming something. Let me call you back in like half hour.
Quick question. Where did you get your team?
What's up?
Where do you get your crack is what he was saying. He was saying,
totallypromotional.com.
You get a sponsor? We trying to get sponsors?
Yeah. Like you can, the more you buy, the cheaper the discount. And you just upload like a simple file to
and now a message from our sponsor, Totally Promotions. We get our tablecloths there.
I'll talk to you. Bye.
He had no idea what you were talking about.
And he was like, dude, I just wanted some tablecloths. Where do you get your tablecloths? Totallypromotional.com, bruh.
Yeah. We get sponsored. We're going to put sponsors in
your
your
face
ads.
ID. Look pretty. Work? All right, cool. Yep. All right. Thanks, Sammy, for the disruption. We're going to keep moving. All right, so this guy asked a bunch of questions. Have an arm day for maximum arm growth.
Yes. I really hold on, come on, let me get in there. Like one at a time.
Yes. These are just all yes or no questions the whole day. Okay, I like that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you need that in your life.
So go to Training Tuesdays.
Training Tuesdays, Doug Miller Pro.
There's
Instagram,
a lot of arms.
A lot of arm days.
I was looking for a back day from you while I was on the road.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to think. But then all your back days are just like too juice for me. Like, there's like deadlifts and barbell rows.
Is this really douchey? So some guy came up to me in the gym that I was training at Ashburn, and it was like, he's probably like late 20s or something like that. He's like, hey man, Like, he didn't know who I was. Like, for some reason, he must be new there. So, because I train there a lot. So, most people I know or recognize. Right. And he said, hey, man, I just wanted to come up to you and say, like, how do you train, man? Like, like, it was a good compliment. He's like, your legs look, no homo, look good, whatever.
We get it.
And so I was like, well, like, I'm kind of, are you like low rep? And I'm like, no, I'm mostly actually high rep. And I was like, you know what? And I pulled up my phone. I was like, see, if you go follow Doug Miller Pro, like I did it because I was like, I wanted to help him out a little bit. So I was like, you go follow Doug Miller Pro every Tuesday. And I showed him, like, I post workouts. And he was actually, I was like, this is a really douchey move. Like, isn't that super douchey? But he was like kind of blown. He was like, dude, this is awesome. He's like, he followed, and then like he's gonna have workouts now.
I don't think it's douchey. What do you think, Bird?
I didn't say it in like a douchey way. I was trying to help him.
Yeah, especially in the way it was.
I don't know. It's just like, give me a follow.
It's just how life is now, man. Yeah. Like, you're walking down the road and we're in Disney World and like, there's a hoe in the middle of the street striking a pose for Instagram. Like, just some
in Disney World.
You know what I mean? Like a hoe.
Disney World, is that what they call it these days?
Magic Kingdom, you know what I mean? Magic Kingdom. Yeah, but Instagram runs the world, or social media runs the world, so it's how we connect now. You know what? If you follow me, I'm a big deal. Every Tuesday I post this nice workout, and then you don't got to talk to me anymore. You just follow my Instagram.
Yeah,
that's what you said.
It was the easiest way and the quickest way to answer his question.
I don't think
if you want to see how I train, here's how I train. Which I was thinking, like, people are looking at these workouts like, these are stupid. And like, I look at it sometimes, I'm like, yeah, I train pretty stupid. Like, most people, it's not your traditional 8 to 12 rep hypertrophy, 3 to 4 sets, move on to the next thing. Like, it's a lot.
And then the most recent one, I think, was you trained at DMV Iron. Yeah. So you're using the different machines that nobody knows. Use this Atlas 3000.
Dude, I got a lot of DMs and comments about some of that equipment.
Atlantis is
like, so people know what, like, I wanted to be specific of what I use because they had like so many nice toys.
But the person that doesn't know what is the Atlantis
sucks for them.
They got to figure it. I'm just saying,
Dude, Atlantis, I'm all about that for our gym.
I like Atlantis
and some pendulum.
Yeah.
Put some pendulum in and some Watson. Watson's the big UK brand.
They're
like
Watson
the Arsenal of UK.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway. Well, when that day comes, it'll be fun. All right, we got to move on, dude.
Yeah, come on. Let's get it.
All right, so we're not going to do the ingredient panel for the Fury. We will say it's a 40.
Loving it.
It's a 20 scoop or
40 scoop, 20 serve.
There you go.
And total caffeine content is 375 milligrams of caffeine per 2 scoops. But there are some other stimulants and
that's all
like focus factors.
Too much. Stop.
Too much?
If I wanted a core banner for my garage gym, would I be able to get one?
You know what? Send us a message and we'll get you one. How about that? Or if you're local, just come by because we're not shipping it. Yeah. How about that? You pick it up here. If you come to the HQ, we'll give you one.
There you go, Steve. He also wants to know what kind of music. What's your favorite music too when you listen?
So I actually just posted that today,
bruh.
What?
I can't tell.
A long week. You're in that vortex.
Yeah.
So I just posted today. I'm really digging this. It's called Rock Rap Covers. That I just posted a screenshot of the Spotify playlist.
So you're kind of back on that because you were on that.
I was on that, but now I'm back. And I've been, I Prevail Radio.
I
Prevail Radio. Yeah. Hour Last Night.
Yeah.
That was good. Those are good. So like kind of heavy, like Seether. Well, they're kind of calm actually now. Avenged Sevenfold. That's what I've kind of been on. And everyone, like maybe BPM. Like a BPM. It's like beats per minute. Like
techno kind of?
It's kind of like techno. It's like
I can't get into that.
Yeah, you just got to feel. It's kind of like, it's a little more chill, but it's just kind of, you just got in the zone,
All right. All right, here we go. All right. Where's the one place core America don't have enough presence but want more?
Everywhere.
It's true.
Everywhere. The world is so big. The U.S. is so big. It's just like, we haven't even scratched the surface.
So this is Matt, our Manassas.
We got a freaking lot of work to do. Would you get on the phone and make some calls? Shit.
I love that. It's like you're being serious, and it's like, shit.
One thing on the podcast, like I definitely didn't like censor.
No censored? Oh, okay.
Well, that's okay. Yeah.
Really like, it's like the wrong version.
So YouTube you censor though, because okay.
Yeah, because it's a video, and you don't want
So
to.
if I accidentally drop the F-bomb or something like that, that's really. Oh, like talking shit, like when we were talking shit about those two companies at one time. Oh, that's all in there. Dude, you know the problem is I'm gonna get messages about that.
Well, it's a good thing you didn't
that's
tell
a good,
what
that's
you're
a
doing.
little tidbit for the YouTube followers, right? Like, so you could watch it if if you're a diehard fan, you could watch it and then you could go listen to the podcast when you're doing cardio or something, and you can get like the little nuggets that we drop, the little nugs, yeah.
Hug the nug.
Little turds. Hug the nug. Hugthenug.com. Check us out. It's funny because it's true.
Yeah, it's real.
Hug the nug.
All right, hold on.
It's our new cannabis site. Hugthenug.com.
All right, our boy Tristan in Australia. Any chance of the Red Velvet Core ISO?
Hell yeah, we're doing it. We out here. We're waiting for the panels from the manufacturer.
And we're thinking springtime. When are we doing that?
When we're running, it'll be spring. I mean, dude, we got a lot of work to do.
There's a lot going on.
Actually, you know what? We're working on those labels now because we have to do the 2 and 5 pound core pro labels. We're going to do the 2 and 5 pound core ISO labels at the same time. Dude, we're going to be buying like 100,000 labels. Easy. For those. It's going to be a lot.
3 minutes. Can you add creatine to oats, for example, and still get the same effects as drinking it?
Sure.
5 grams of creatine a day.
Why you gotta be like that, me?
I don't know, man. Sometimes it just comes out, you know.
I gotta be sad.
Sometimes you try to hide it and not really show your true colors, but sometimes just true colors. That's who I am.
5 grams of creatine per gay.
Sometimes you just gotta show it.
What about the heterosexuals out there? How much do they need?
They only need 4.
Only 4 grams.
Yeah. But 5 grams per gay. Can we go to commercial break now?
Let's eat a cockhead. Somewhere over the rainbow.
We're back. We caught our breaths. We're focused now. Let's focus. If we can do that, I don't think we can.
5 grams per gay.
You gonna bring it back up? Dude, come on. We gotta move on. Sometimes you just throw a little gay in it. It's all right.
Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's just funny.
You good?
I'm good. Keep going.
Man, I just gotta before I go into these questions, I need to make sure I'm saying the right things. And all right, here we go. This is a good question. What is your favorite shoe for your type of training?
Metcon, probably.
You used to be about those New Balance Minimus.
Yeah, and they
school,
actually
Doug.
brought those back out, and I was thinking of grabbing a pair of those. I really do like those. Because I think you actually sit a little flatter.
Yeah, they don't have a heel.
They don't have a heel at all, whereas the Metcon has a little bit of heel.
Or do they? So the new 5s came with an actual a raise. So say you wanted to do squats. Yeah, it's actually pretty cool.
I gotta check the ones that you have.
Yeah, the new
I
ones.
gotta check those out. But they wouldn't be good for deadlifting. So then I would need another pair for deadlift.
Well, you can insert the heel or not.
What?
Yeah, it comes with it's an orange heel, just a heel, and you would put it in the sole of your shoe.
Oh, you put it in. Okay, I got it.
You put it in, and then it raises you up a little bit. I haven't tried it yet because I don't. I just go to my squat shoes.
Speaking of heels, DMV Iron has these.
Are you gonna? So you got a membership?
Yeah.
So can you bring? Can I show up?
$20.
$20.
No, go with Elon. So he's a personal trainer, so he has he can bring a certain amount of guests per day.
Fine.
So you could be one of his. You gotta talk to Elon.
See how it is, Doug. Don't want to train.
I'm just thankful I get to go there and work out. So I'm not gonna push the limit.
And you talk about it and rub it in. And
Yeah. So anyways, I was there.
Yeah.
So they have these metal wedges.
By Prime, is that who makes it?
I don't know who makes them, but they're like diamond plated.
Uh-huh.
And they have a low one that's like this, and then they have a steeper one. But we were doing like goblet squats on those, or Smith squats with your feet closed with that little bit of elevation. Dude, they're awesome.
Yeah, I like that.
That's really cool. Anyways, that was a side.
Then you wouldn't really have to like change shoes. Okay.
Man.
Does it matter if you take core tests in the morning constantly or pre-days of training?
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, and I honestly would say take it with food. Don't take it pre-workout.
Yeah, you might get the poo-poos.
Yeah, people get upset stomachs
But
from aspartic acid.
I did go on my stories the other day, and I was talking about my new way of taking. Did I talk about this last week? Of taking core hard and core alpha.
I saw your story.
So I've been taking 2 in the morning on an empty stomach. About 2 alpha, about a half an hour before eating my first meal, and then I go and train. And then I've been doing 3 core hard at night, about 45 minutes before my last meal. It's been awesome.
So what do you notice the difference? So I've heard,
I don't know,
I've
but
heard
my
about the hard
sleep,
at night. Yeah.
And sometimes I don't even take it before my last meal. I just take it right before bed. My sleep has been great, and I just have felt it kick in faster and harder. No pun intended.
I've heard the heart, like the guys at Natural Bodies started that, and their sleep, that spike of theanine and KSM at night, just really.
That's good.
Cool. Sorry, Steph.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me just so I don't get in trouble.
Film and Ask the Boss. At around 30 minutes, Steph, you will see your phone call.
All right, get in there.
All right, and we're back.
Favorite NBA and NFL team? I do not watch NBA. I just don't. So I have no favorite team.
Like even a kid, like
no. As a kid, man, watch the Chicago Bills, Chicago Bulls, and the Sixers with Iverson.
Okay,
you got it. You know what I'm saying? No, I used to love watching the Sixers. NFL team, that's a tough one, man.
Where was that? Oh, there it is.
Jackson's big into the Redskins. I don't know how he got big into the Redskins, but this
you're
morning
gonna have to be
he's like he wanted to put on the. So we've been taping like the Redskins game, so we can go back and watch him when he gets TV time. And today he wanted to watch Redskins Eagles, just random,
Like a random tape.
Yeah, like the last game that they played. Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah, and he wants me. He's making me tape the championship game on Monday.
Yeah. So all right. So we do need to move. Yeah, I just decided that.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna have an issue. So I grew up a Cowboys fan. My dad put me in Cowboys clothes.
So we're gonna go move to Texas?
Well, hell yeah. We moved to Texas, or we can go to Tennessee, or we go to North Carolina. Because the further away you're from Redskins territory, the kid doesn't have a choice. You know, like so like if my kid wanted to get in the Redskins, you're gonna have to let him go.
Yeah, I got you.
You know what I mean?
So then you have the Panthers or the Titans or something.
Yeah, which the Titans are still in the playoffs.
Where?
Anyways.
Get it.
All right, so this person's asking if they should perform deadlifts as a second or third exercise within their routine.
Like, are they asking? So, like, there's no difference between second or third. I've been really enjoying doing it third, so about halfway through my back workout, because I don't really like to do it. Since I train in the morning, I don't want to do deadlifts first. If I would train in the afternoon or night like I used to, I would consider doing deadlifts first because you've been on your feet all day, your spine is compressed, you're kind of ready to go. But you definitely need to get some more blood flowing and some other things going on. So I'll do like a pull down and a row movement before getting into deadlifts now. And that's the way I really like it. Sometimes I'll put it all the way at the end of the workout. So you're, fatigued, you don't have to move as much weight because you can't move as much weight. So either of those are good methods. But if you're warm and you're training later in the day and you've been on your feet a lot, like I feel like you could deadlift first. It's a preference thing.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So I was gone this week, but this week, Doug Miller pulled 405 for 30. Mm-hmm. First time in
2 years.
A year?
2 years.
2 years.
The last time I did it was 2018 Arnold Classic.
Is that when I hurt myself?
No, it was the year after you hurt yourself.
Okay. So yeah, how do you feel? How'd it feel? How's the back?
I'm good. I was good.
Glutes pumped?
Ridiculously pumped. That was the thing that literally hurt me for like a day. Like my glutes, they got so pumped.
Was Wednesday?
Wednesday. But here's the thing, it just knocked, my lungs were done. Like, because the set was about exactly a minute. So it's just like a minute of all out. And my lungs, like they burnt to the point where like I was like saliva was just like dripping from my mouth. So like I needed like the next couple sets of, I think we went to like a Watson pull down, were like it was rough. It was hard. Like I couldn't breathe. Like it just knocks you out for a good 10 or 15 minutes. But I'll tell you what, like I could just tell my metabolism was just like my body the whole day. I was just starving and it's just like ravenous. And I just felt, it was such a good feeling because it felt like I pushed myself completely to my limit. You know, like it wasn't the easiest 30 reps that I've ever done. It was just really, it was pretty awesome. For a mental thing, it was good. So like, I'm going to try to get back. I'm just doing back once a week right now. I'm going to try to get there every Wednesday morning and train back and continue to do deadlifts, do some like lower rep sets and try to build up a little bit. Nothing stupid. Like I don't really need to be deadlifting 6 plates really anymore. I mean, who knows? Maybe I'll do it again.
So
but like,
you seem like you're in a good groove. So
yeah, I mean, the week before I did
like
495
DMV iron Mondays for legs and DMV iron on Wednesdays for back.
Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. Because right now, I got an update on my shoulder.
Ooh,
yeah, this is kind of a big deal. So
from the doc.
Yeah, so I've been putting. So I usually split chest and shoulders. Like I'm doing a lot of shoulder work basically throughout the week. But for the past 3 weeks or a month or so, I've been putting chest and shoulders on one day so that I'm only kind of like taxing them one day and then letting them rest. Like I know I'm kind of just doing what I can right now because I've been having a lot of shoulder issues. Funny thing is it doesn't affect my back workouts. It's super weird. So I was like, screw it. I'm going to go to the ortho. So I went to an ortho yesterday. Same guy I saw 10 years ago, believe it or not.
For the shoulder.
For the shoulder.
Yeah.
When I thought I had a slap tear, a labrum tear. And his diagnosis, I actually went to 3 doctors at that point in time because one was like, you need to have surgery. One was like, it's up to you, do rehab. And this guy's like, you might have that in there, but he's like, I honestly think it's more bursitis. So he gave me you have a bursa sac up in this area that if it's really swollen and inflamed, it's like impingement and stuff, right? So I did that back then and that really helped kind of jumpstart that recovery. And so I went back there yesterday. They took an x-ray, like not an MRI because you're just in the doctor's office. Right. And he's like, for 40 years old and training this long, he's like, my AC joint, he's like, you got a ton of gap there, which is great. He's like, this is like a super healthy shoulder. I was like, he's like, this looks great. And I was like really like happy with that.
Yeah. Gratitude.
And so he did all this stuff, like these tests. And like the biggest one is arm out like this. My strength is just like thumb down. It's just not good. But like all these other tests that he was doing for like labrum, he's like, I don't really think it's labrum. And so he's like, I think you literally have the same type of thing going on, like an impingement coming from there. He's like, I could give you a shot. I was like, well, dude, I don't want like a cortisone shot in my rotator cuff because it can weaken the tendons and stuff. He's like, no, this will be the same thing that we did before. And it's like, not like you want to do this every week, but he's like, it's been 10 years. I'm going to shoot you in your bursa sac. So he like numbed it up, shot me in my bursa sac, and immediately I had more strength. And he's like, okay, so that tells me we're like on the right track. So he's like, you can pretty much do your rotators and stuff like that. And he's like, you can do anything that doesn't hurt. He's like, get right back to do it. He's like, so last night my shoulder was racked though. He's like, the numbing is, so he put like a numbing medication on first. Like I couldn't even move my arm. He's like, that's going to wear off and you're going to feel like crap. And it did. And then he's like, the cortisone won't actually take full effect for like 3 to 5 days. So like, I won't even really feel the effects until next week. So
did you get that done yesterday or?
Yesterday I trained legs today. I'll train legs Monday. I'm considering just taking the whole weekend off to give it like 5 days off upper body and then get back to it on. So like I was, all things considered, it was pretty much the best the appointment could have gone. So I was.
Sounds like he shot you with some tests, and pinned your shoulder. That's why you feel so good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Anyway, so there's the update. Not that anyone.
Shoulders not as bad as you think. Pulling 405 or 30.
Yeah.
Making me feel like I need to get to work.
Get to work, meat.
Anyways.
Are you back to doing squats and deads yet? Your trap bars?
I messed with a little bit. Whatever. I don't know. Whatever. I came back from the Disney trip and maybe it was a roller coaster or something.
Maybe it was those hoes.
Ain't no hoes. Just the one hole poser for Instagram in the middle of this Magic Kingdom. That's what I was trying to
I thought you said the
talk
one
about.
hole.
The one hoe.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, my back, it just feels weak. I got
to get back to that mobilization.
Yeah. Anyways, we're
All
going to
right,
move on.
on
Let's
to
get
question
back to
3.
Questions. What's the biggest pet peeve in the gym? Biggest gym pet peeve?
I think just being a dick. Like, there's no need to be a dick. You know, like somebody's in there like, hey, man, can I work out with you? Or work in with you? Nah, I'm on this. Nah, I'm on this. This is my machine. You know, just like, you don't have to be a dick. Like, just don't be a dick.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Yeah.
Like, you're not that special.
I hate like a gym that's just not taken care of and not clean. So like if the staff lets the plates become a mess and the dumbbells become a mess.
I hear you.
Somebody asked, what are your goals for 2020?
Covered it last week, episode number 9.
Okay. This is a good question. Would you ever do a different type of Merica Energy? Less stems, maybe more nootropics? He doesn't say more stems, but maybe more stems. So
Yeah, I mean, we talked about it. We talked about doing like a limited edition, maybe for one of the patriotic holidays coming up. Maybe go higher on the stems, which is not really my preference. Maybe go lower on the stem. I don't know. No stem? No, then you're just making soda.
I think recently I've just heard a lot of people talk about how much they love our product and they love choline.
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 Get that choline. I need some choline.
Choline. There's a song by Reba, but she don't talk about choline, but tartrate.
What's she talking about?
I think it's Jolene.
Oh, Jolene. Jolene.
Is that Reba or is that
Bro, you're speaking
Dolly Parton?
You're speaking another language.
You know what the cool thing about Tennessee is that a Pigeon Forge, Dollywood,
Yep.
is right next to it.
Yeah, Steph was telling me about Pigeon Forge. She remembers
Pigeon
going there.
Forge, they got great cabins. There's a nice mountain.
Oh, dude, I'm telling you, the homes. I love the design of the home. For like your money, you can get something sick. And there's, a lot of the homes are on the water. So what is the big like river that runs through?
I got no clue.
Anyways, but like a lot of homes are like on the. You're like on the river. Like it's pretty cool. Like you have boat slips and all that stuff. Yeah, it'd be interesting living.
Okay, this is a loaded question.
Yep.
Any advice you can give in starting a brand clothing line in particular?
So, and I looked at these earlier, and I saw somebody also ask, like, what's your why?
We've talked about that, though.
Yeah, so we've talked about the why in the previous episode, and so
That's the same person. So
yeah, so that's a question that you need to ask yourself,
right.
So that's the first thing that you should start with. Why? So like, why do you want to create this clothing brand? If you want to create the clothing brand to make money, that's not really your why, man. It'll never be as successful as it could be if that's your why. So there has to be a story behind that brand, and you have to be able to communicate that story. So that would be the biggest thing that I would say. Like, what's going to really differentiate you, and what is your why, and like, what's the story of the brand? You don't just want to be another clothing brand. I mean, how many fitness clothing brands are there out there? Why should somebody choose your product? Maybe it's you have a superior product, superior design, or something that's really going to differentiate you, or you have a really great story. It has to be one of those two. If you don't have either of those, then it's, good luck.
Okay. When you're on prep, do you weigh your food raw or cooked?
It depends on the food. It doesn't matter as long as you're consistent with what you're doing it and you have the macros, calculated correctly for that. So like when I was prepping, I would always do cooked chicken because chicken has a weird shape, and I would always just weigh like a chicken breast after it was cooked and, use the amount. But turkey breasts, like you could patty them up in exactly 4 ounces beforehand and weigh them out individually. So I would do raw, like beef and chicken, like ground beef and ground turkey, and I would do cooked chicken macros. But I was consistent and always did that.
Yeah.
So it's about consistency. Are we done on
Don't
this?
like doing raw. Just do everything cooked. There was one more good question.
Yep.
Top left. What's your one non-negotiable every single day besides lifting? Ooh. Good question. And don't give us like brushing your teeth or like
Going poo-poo?
Yeah. Don't give us that.
Non-negotiable.
Thing that you commit to yourself every single day. We got 'em.
2020 is gratitude, baby. Be grateful.
And you're doing good.
Be grateful, so like
And if not, I'll remind you. I'll say gratitude.
Yeah. So like that's one of the things. I think it's sometimes it just can't happen, but praying at night with Jackson is probably my other one. Like we do it every night.
Is Jackson leading prayers? No?
He likes when I do it. You know,
Okay.
he's kind of in this thing. He can, but like he's like, no, I want you to do it. So we kind of do the same thing. Like, anyone you want to pray for tonight or anything? And he's been praying for my shoulder lately.
Really?
I'm like, that's great, buddy. He loves saying it because he knows it makes me happy. He's like, yeah, I'm praying for shoulder. Okay. Cool.
He is daddy's boy.
Yeah, he is. And Bud Griffin, man, he is just a
Steak.
mama's boy. Holy cow. He is all about him some mommy. It's crazy.
At church last week, I could tell your frustration a little bit with Griffey.
So last week at church, it got to a point. Well, first of all, there was some miscommunication and mistakes there. Like we should have dropped Griffin off at the childcare and not
Yeah,
like
he came in and praised.
yeah. But like 15 minutes in, like hellion, like he wouldn't shut up and he was just doing this. So finally grabbed him. We're like sitting up in the front of the church and it's a pretty packed service. There's probably 400 some people there.
A couple hundred.
And I'm walking up the center of the aisle with a kid like kicking and screaming. And Jim, the pastor, what did he say? He said something.
Whatever he was talking about, he was like, "Yeah, buddy, I don't like it either." Like,
So yeah, he was.
You got the attention.
Oh my gosh, I was
For
like,
sure.
yeah. I was like, whatever. It's
Yeah,
like, it happens.
Everybody knows.
Yeah, yeah.
There's a 2.5-year-old throwing a fit.
Oh man, it sucked.
Okay, so you can go live now. We're done
All
with
right,
your questions.
Let's get it.
We can move on to questions I got. This is probably the most questions I've ever gotten. I haven't scanned them yet, so we're just gonna go in here. We already gave updates on the protein bar. All right, what is the absolute all-time favorite workout song? Ooh. Favorite workout song? My quick answer is always for that one is Enter Sandman. But
Mine is Five Finger Death Punch. Wash It All Away.
okay, good.
There you go. That's my favorite workout song. All right, so we're going live on here. We got, look, Ari Hirsch. You just were there. You just thanked Ari.
What's up, Ari?
On the Ask the Boss. So we're here, Ask the Boss. We just finished up all my questions. So we're going to go live here, handle some of the other questions. So if you have any questions out there, throw them up. We'll get to them. This is episode number 10 of Ask the Boss. And we just announced that these are now available on Spotify, right?
Yeah, buddy.
We out here. So if you guys have any questions, throw them up here. And we'll try to get to them. I'll probably interrupt Meat a bunch of times. Podcast, go to podcast, type in Ask the Boss, and then go all the way to the bottom, and that's where we're at.
Does that mean they're more Ask the Boss?
No, but I think it's because we're new, we're fresh. So, like,
Yeah.
they just. What's some of the standout ingredients in the new Fury?
Can't do that. I don't want to do that.
You don't want to do that one, Meat? That's a tough one, man, because we've been kind of like teasing the tip a little bit here and there, but we just can't go. We can't give it all.
The two standout to me, the two standout ingredients I don't want to talk about yet.
Yeah, we're not ready yet.
That gives
Just
away.
give it. When are we dropping this core 2020 video? 2 weeks? 2 weeks. There, you heard it.
Have you filmed?
No, we haven't filmed yet. Yeah, it's taking 10. Sorry, Meat. I'm just interrupting it. It's taking 10 grams of creatine a day and safe and won't bloat and add much water weight. It shouldn't at all. If you're taking a good quality. Are you getting in that meat stick? That was juicy, Meat. What flavor you got? You got the jalapeno?
Got OG.
Yeah, I want to know about everyone wants to know about the new formulation. Just know that it's amazing. Nappy Nerd says, damn it.
That's
All
what
right.
I said.
Hard versus hard extreme. Core hard is the pill form. Hard extreme is, you know what? There's something else I should talk about on here. The other video we just filmed. Sorry, we're just going to have to skip your questions.
I'm eating meat stick.
You eat that meat stick.
I'm happy.
You take care of yourself. So hard is the pill. Hard extreme is the powder. Hard extreme also has two other ingredients, two other mild anti-estrogens. So I would say it's a little bit stronger. Come get a workout in with us. No Limits Fitness. Where is that? I feel like there's a lot of No Limits.
That is our boys in the greater Charlotte area. They run shows, OCB shows.
Oh, well, we're gonna be down there next week.
Damn it. Will Carter is from
That's a nice
from
gym,
the
right?
UK.
Nice gym. Have we been there?
It's hardcore.
All right. All right, well, we're coming down next week, so maybe we can make it happen. How much better is the Fury,
we should make that happen.
new Fury versus the old Fury? Listen, I really love Fury X the way it is, but it does have a funky mouthfeel. It does. I know you don't care, but it does.
I will say this. It is hard to discover that mouthfeel if you're stacking it with
All the
a pump
other stuff.
product
Yeah.
like PKX, an ABC, maybe whatever else you're stacking it with.
Yeah, so
But
I would
we
say
don't drink
the
we don't drink it by itself.
I would
all
say
the time.
the entire experience of the new Fury Platinum is amazing. From the taste of the all three flavors are awesome, to the focus and kind of euphoria, and really, I get just as good or better pumps on this as well. And we did take out nitrates in this one because we're putting the nitrates into our pump product.
Yeah.
So, because you can have too many nitrates. So, it's amazing. Got this. Hold on. We're just going to get through here. And dropped a pound. Oh, Daraja's on here. Day.
Did you see where she said she likes Day Day's growing on her?
Yeah, I like it. Just own it like a boss.
She's owning it.
She is owning it.
She's looking gnarly.
She is. Super juice. Load BS other GDA. I don't know what that means. Other GDA.
Is he talking crap about core
No,
load?
no, I don't think so. No.
Oh, should I get him out of there?
All right, so here's an interesting one. Please improve on the core shred flavor. So that's an interesting one. Core shred has two very harsh ingredients in it. You're never gonna get rid of the peppery, that little bit of spice, I should say. I actually really enjoy it. I think it's
Me too.
It's kind of good, and we do get a couple people say like, oh, it's a little bit harsh, but yeah, it's because that stuff makes you sweat. But I will say with the rebrand, we are also, in addition to the standard pineapple strawberry, we also have a mango in the works. So like mango jalapeno, like you ever have something like a sushi?
Was it a mango? I thought did we try
No, it's
a
a mango.
blackberry lemonade?
Yeah, we did, but it's not there.
Okay. All right.
But the mango ended up being amazing because it has that little bit of spice brings out the mango.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's a great combo. You know how like sushi does the sweet and spice together, like the mango jalapeno roll with some yellowtail. You know what I'm talking about.
Mango habanero.
Which, speaking of, it is Friday, and I am going to my favorite sushi place tonight. It's just what we do. I'll put a picture on Instagram. It's amazing. I can't talk enough about that sushi place. All right. Hey, Doug. I was recently diagnosed with thoracic outlet syndrome in my shoulder. Any advice on how to find the right chiropractor, massage therapist to try and avoid surgery? I don't know where you're located, man. But you could go to activerelease.com. Active Release shows all of the people that are certified in ART therapy. And so if you go to activerelease.com, you can find a provider who does ART near you. So I think that would probably be the best bet. If you're local in the DC area, just send me a DM and I can hook you up. I got a great dry needle person. I got a great Thai massage person, deep tissue. Like I have references for all those and a great chiropractor. So we can make it happen. Don the Creative, you should be here, bro. This is like baby bird opportunity. You know what I'm saying? You could be working this stuff. Who you got winning the Super Bowl, Mr. Miller? I think the Ravens.
I'm going to go Packers.
Ravens. I want raspberry lemonade flavor of the old Z's and ABC or Z's again.
What's his name? The Ravens quarterback?
Yeah. I didn't really
Deshaun
like
Jackson?
Yeah.
I love watching him play. He's just not gonna have the experience when it comes down to crunch time, baby.
We'll see.
Yeah. All right, let's get in here. This is some good questions.
Let's get in here.
This is the best questions I've ever had on my page.
All right, well, let's go.
Shout out to all you followers.
Oh, man, we're at 54 minutes already.
Can you please explain what growing into a show means exactly?
It means you're on the juice.
And how that's achieved.
So most of the people that are growing into a show are juicy. Like, honestly, if you're in a caloric deficit, unless you're a complete newbie, it's pretty much impossible to lose fat and gain muscle at the same time, getting ready for show. If you're on anabolic steroids and other PEDs, then you can do that. Now, what you can do, though, is reverse diet into a show. So when you get lean enough, right, like you already got all the glute lines in, you could start bringing your food up so that you feel better And 2, you probably will find that you're filling out more, but you're not gaining fat. So you're kind of replenishing some of those glycogen stores, and you're just looking harder and leaner at the same time. So, but that's the difference between being a natty and being juicy.
Okay.
So that would be the short answer.
What's the most informative fitness-related book you've ever read?
Honestly, I can't think of a fitness-related book that I've read cover to cover.
You should bring out another book.
That's a tough one. I don't have a good answer for that, man. I don't. I'm not gonna like just go off. I mean, like I've read a lot of studies. I think some of the studies and the meta studies are great, but I haven't read like any full like Poliquin book from front to back, something like that.
All right, we got to cut for another
break. We got
break.
a break?
Yep, because we still got some questions. This is going to be a long one.
All right.
Episode 10.
All right. We out. Poof.
What are you going to do? Eat a cuckhead?
I've already eaten one today. I'm kind of full.
Yeah, it's a big head. What are you looking at? The rainbow?
I don't know.
Looks good. All right, back to the questions.
I don't know what that was, but Bird, there you go. Creativity. Let's get it.
Here we go.
All right, so guys, if you have any questions, we're doing some Ask the Boss. We got a meet out here. Just throw them up here. We'll get to them in between.
If you guys weren't in the supplement fitness industry, where would you be?
Well, I was doing economic litigation consulting before this, so that's probably where I'd still be.
I don't have no idea. Because I started in the fitness industry, and then I got in the supplement industry. So I don't have any experience in anything else. So I think we're going to stay. I will say, I was telling, I met another Alpha Lions national sales manager while I was down in Florida. And he was like, man, so you really have been brought up by Doug Miller, like I was like, yeah, I started in retail. And I was like, yeah, if Doug stopped today, I probably wouldn't be in the industry. I probably would leave. Because I've seen parts of the other industry, and I don't like it. I don't want to hop from brand to brand either.
Mate. Should we hug? I think we should hug.
We should hug. Let's do it.
No, that's not.
Come on. No, you started it. This would be great. Come on. I'm right here.
I'm putting that out.
Look at that. That's a good hug.
There's our screenshot.
Carl would be so proud.
But Carl would be all on the cheek. He'd be putting his cheek right up on that. Oh, man,
I won't do that to you.
I'm not down with the cheek hug.
Like
you know what I mean?
Beard balm going on.
Doug, have you ever thought of writing a book about your life experiences, man? No.
So what kind of book did you put out? I've never read it.
I wrote it with somebody else, and it was based around like my training style, and it was called Biology for Bodybuilders, which really the name is not really, it's not just like biology, it's more like biochemistry. Mm-hmm. You got to read it. I'll give you a copy. I'll sign it for you, me.
Yeah, that'd be great. Actually, I would love that.
You can buy it on Amazon still, I think. But there's so much in that has changed. It's so outdated, right? Like I should probably write a different book. But about life experiences, I feel like I still have a lot of experiences to experience before I could.
Yeah, I don't
think
think you can.
I'm not there yet.
In your 60s, that'd be a good book.
There you go. Meat hug
on the beach.
Yeah, that was a meat hug. Okay.
In retirement.
All right.
So you're going back to litigation.
Economic litigation consulting.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go homeless. How are you, Meaty? No, that's a solicit. How many candy flavors of Merica Energy do you plan to launch?
Oh man, Stat 3D is nuts, dude. He sent me that.
Yeah, bruh.
I was like, nuts. He's like a ninja. Like I mentioned it one place, like on my stories, that we were trying we were calling it County Fair flavor and the Swedish fish. So we're kind of on to round 2 of those samples. So there's only really 2 that we're pursuing at the moment.
Hold on, did we get more samples in this week?
No, but I gave them feedback on what I want to see changed in those.
I like the idea of launching 2 flavors at a time.
Yeah, makes sense. It makes sense.
This is a great question for you because I don't think you have an answer.
Okay.
The best burger joint you've ever had?
Dude, I love homemade burgers.
Same. Like I couldn't give like a burger joint.
Yeah, I don't know. No, can't do it.
How
about pizza joint?
I mean, I'm still working on my
do my homemade pizzas. Every time I post my homemade pizzas, people blow it. Bird, we got to do a video on some of the food I like that.
We can talk about steak, like.
Oh, BLT, man. We went there for New Year's. I just love that place. So
we
good.
need to go. When will Meaty Thighs get a Merica beef stick named after him?
Just call it Meaty Thighs. It could be like we could use turkey thighs in there.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, there you go.
Will Prometheus start distributing Core as well as Merica Labz products soon?
That's a good question.
It's a great question.
Lucas, I know you watch these or listen to them, so that's a question.
He's all over it.
Yeah, get on it.
All right, that's my questions.
Yep.
Ask the balls.
All right, get it. All right, do we have any other questions on here? Tips on growing calves. Frequency. And train them like anything else. Like for me, that's in like the 12 to 20 rep range, maybe more. And, train them at least twice a week. I know Joe, Massive Joe, he did them like just would do a calf day. His calves are pretty ridiculous. He would just do a calf day, and do like 4 exercises. I prefer to split them up and do them a couple times a week. And
Carl definitely has
you really got to have some mind muscle connection. I'm not going to be picky about your form, but there are people that just kind of just do this and they're not feeling it.
Yeah.
You have to really feel it. And so it's different for everyone, but you have to feel it. Were you guys at Crunch in Roanoke recently?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were actually. We were looking to put a store in Roanoke, and then we figured that town is kind of...
Who's that? Not that caller, but...
we figured that was kind of... It's kind of... felt a little dead. It was Reeves Ward. Do you know Reeves?
I don't know about the
size of biceps. I don't know. What's a good stack?
25.
New Fury looking for a mad pump. Oh, it's Langston.
Oh, dude, that's twice.
Dude, stop calling me. Delaware. All right, let's keep it rolling.
Will there be an after party for after the Arnold?
Bro, it's called bed.
And training.
Yeah, we train and go to bed. Although, we might have to go see Day Day.
Well, this is Day Day asking. So, like, there's going to be an after party Day
when
Day.
you
bring home that hardware.
Day Day, when you take the first place, we're
going in the club.
Yeah, we doing it.
We get a table.
Let's get it.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. I don't think that'll happen.
You'll be on, like, no sleep, just like.
Be a select people there. Does your bolic product have side effects? I want to buy it.
Not that we've had reported. It shouldn't. I can't say, like, everyone responds differently to every substance. So, like, you can't say there would never be, but there really shouldn't be. And we've sold thousands and thousands of bottles and never had adverse events. So, you should try it.
This is a good question. Ready?
Yep.
This is right up your alley, Doug. You like talking about these things.
Yep.
I was told that working out legs makes you horny because of the testosterone released. Is this true?
What?
When you train legs, do you get horny?
Yeah, sometimes afterwards. Yeah.
No, so that's the question, dude. I was told that working out legs makes you horny because of the testosterone related or released.
I could see that. I could see that. Get some squats in there. Today I did like
maybe the next
squats.
Day.
Get some.
Maybe the next day, but like. I don't know.
No, it depends.
I'm not so horny after a hard leg workout just because my body feels just depleted and death.
I don't know. Sometimes you have to be. It's just like it can't go too hard, but you got to go hard enough. You got to find that right spot, and then you could. All right. So, did Dallas ever pick on you? Ever pick you up for your form when you train with him? I remember him nodding with disapproval in the background.
No, he was not. He was shocked at what the heck Doug was doing. That's what it was.
Yeah, I mean, Dallas was a good dude. So no, he never did. No. I think he was surprised that I even attempted to like keep up with him. So like, I think I did 495 deads at the end of that workout for 15.
And I remember I wasn't there.
All the rows.
The rows were insane.
The rows are stupid. I think I did 455.
It was amazing to watch him barbell row that.
Well, he would go down and touch it from the floor.
Which was sloppy.
Did he do 495? I think he had to.
Yeah, he did 5
He did 5 plates, rows from the floor, which is crazy.
Like the whole gym stopped. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. That's a cool video.
That video's got a lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
I had to fire somebody that day, so I stayed back.
Did you really?
Yeah. had to fire a kid and clean up the party. Took one for the team.
That's nuts. Was telling people that some huge mofos were there that day and were getting after it. That's funny. That was an awesome YouTube video. Great answer. Cheers. Yeah, he was obviously surprised. Yeah. We had fun with Dallas.
That was a great sword event. We got some sword events coming up this year.
He did get pissed when we were filming. Not pissed, but we went to IHOP after we trained, and I was doing vlog, and he was like, "Man, you can't put this on vlog. Everyone's gonna call me out for like slacking."
Because he was eating pancakes.
Because he was eating pancakes. He was put so much pressure on himself. Like he didn't want anyone to know. He was just eating like egg whites and like some lean pancake. Like, I mean, shit, he was 300 pounds of pure muscle, 318 pounds actually of pure muscle. Like, I think everyone's gonna know you need some pancakes in your life, bro. But he wanted everyone to know that he was very serious and not taking his genetics for granted. So
I remember that about him. It caused him a lot of anxiety of what people thought. Yeah. You know.
That's the story of the youth these days.
Social media has ruined it for everybody.
Oh, can we talk about another Netflix that I've been watching?
Oh, really? Yeah, go for it.
The Messiah.
Man, like Netflix just puts out like so much stuff. I don't even.
So this one's really weird.
So what's it about?
So there's this dude who shows up out of nowhere and like does a couple miracles, but like that where everyone believes he is the second coming of Jesus.
Uh-huh.
But really, they do eventually. The CIA is tracking him and trying to figure out who he is, and they figure out who he is, and then like what's the deal here? Because he does some miracles that are like, and you don't even know how like he's doing them. But then I just learned last night he was kind of trained by a magician. So he's like, he walks on water down at the mall, you know, like in front of the Washington Monument, and like everyone's watching him, and he's like walking on water across the thing. But like that's a move that like magicians do.
So
he's got a political. He was born in Iran, and he's got like some political. In this last episode, the president like kidnapped him and like brought him in and just because he wanted to talk to him. And so now he's like in the president's head, just the way he speaks to people. But we think you don't know if this is like he really is the second coming or he's a fraud. And so it's like that's where we are. So it's crazy.
Is it one season so far?
It's one season. But a lot of these are Netflix are like, they're kind of cool for one season. You're like, good. And then they're like,
gone. Netflix might even pull it after once, You know
what I read about Netflix? Their big thing is it going to bring new subscribers, right? So like sometimes they cancel shows that are great shows because they're hesitant that it's not going to bring, they're all about new subscribers. So most of the people who are watching it are already subscribed. So it's just like if they do episode 4 of something, that's why a lot of things die after two or three seasons, is because like if they do an episode 4, is anybody going to join so they can watch the 4th episode? No, it's going to be all the people that are already joined who've already watched the first 3.
Makes sense.
That's what
Especially
I got.
with all these streaming.
That's what I got. Everyone's dude, this Ale Muscle keeps asking about my bicep size.
We should just met with
next Ask the Boss. Keep watching. We're gonna measure that. It's gonna be cold. Yep. Go.
Is there any core product not carrying over into the rebrand?
Ooh. It's looking like Core Z's is gonna have to reformulate, bro.
Really?
Yep. That's the latest.
You got that from Brucey?
Yep.
Dang.
That is so good, though.
Can we just like backdoor that?
No. I know you're all about the backdoor, Knowles. But we can't do that.
You gotta get in there somehow.
No meat. No.
What the heck, man?
Yeah, well, because the FDA put Phenibut on their warning list, so we're gonna stay away.
All right, I call 2 of those units in your office. All right, a couple more questions. What about an estimated time for the new Core Pro drop? Probably Arnold.
Ish. Yep. We gotta take a leak meet. We gotta wrap this up. We're in an
all right.
hour
Last
10,
question.
All right, here we go.
The best supp for hormone balance for females.
Core hard. Booyah.
Big Mama Stack.
Big Mama Stack. Core hard. Core bolic. Core load. It'll change your life. Know what I'm saying? All right,
That's about it. I mean, we could go on
crush
for
it.
days.
Any
here.
new flavors? ABC launching with the new branding? Yes, it's blueberry, acai, and
Pink guava.
Pink guava, and fuzzy Uncle Cuck. Tell Scoop some of that Superhuman Australia edition. I don't know what that means. Oh, but we should talk about that. That reminds me. So
I'm getting hungry.
this is launching. We're gonna, in conjunction with this, we're probably gonna be putting up on the Facebook or the Instagram page very soon next week's deal for Core. So we're a big deal in Australia. We have some great partners down there. I've spent a lot of weeks of my life in Australia, and they're getting hit with these terrible wildfires. So we are doing a deal on our site next week. So for all the Australian flavors, so Australian gummy snakes and Australian orange sherbet, which is killer pythons and sherbies in the Core ABC, and Core Hard Extreme, we're doing for $39.99.
ABCD also has a gummy snake flavor.
I know, but it just...
Okay.
Yeah, we just wanted to make it easy. Any of these 3 products are $39.99, and for each, which is, $20 under the website price. So 33% off.
That's great.
We're going to donate $10 for every purchase to 2 Australian charities. One is involved in actually fighting the fires. The other one is like a wildlife thing for all the koalas and kangaroos that have burned, which is terrible. So next week, please support this cause. If you've never tried our products, now's the time. These are all 3 of some of our best-selling products. So it's a great cause. So that will be dropping. So this video will be dropping today or tomorrow, probably tomorrow. So the deal will be Monday, 2 days from now. So check it out. There'll be more information on that. And we're doing this in conjunction with a couple of other supplement brands in the industry. It's kind of led by Fitness Informant, Stack 3D, Price Plow. There's probably 8 or so supplement companies that are all going to be doing kind of independent type deals, but everyone will be sharing everyone's to kind of help promote it.
Cool.
I think most of the companies are only doing it for 3 days. We're going to do it for a full week. So please support that cause because we love us some Australia's people, places, things.
It's just terrible.
Yes. And I love Australia. I've always said that if I was going to
Move to another
country, it would be Australia.
Maybe you can take me next time.
Take Meaty thighs?
So I can experience
Down under? Let's do it. All right, guys. Appreciate you. Until next time, keep crushing it.